All right, glad to have you. Welcome. It is the Joe Pag Show. 1-800-383-9624. Donna Brazile. Donna Brazile, it's just so odd how these things work out. She follows me on Twitter. I follow her on Twitter. And actually, they invited me to go on CNN or something to debate her on something a few months ago, and I didn't have the time, and I couldn't do it, and I was happily working, with Newsmax TV to get something going here. But she's somebody I don't dislike. I mean, she's somebody who is out for her candidate. I get that. But if you're cheating and if you're doing things that are underhanded, if you're doing things that are unethical, I mean, at some point, and again, I mean, it's so weird. What is cheating? What's unethical in this election cycle when you got Hillary Clinton and the server and $12 million from Morocco to go and have a summit there, and $1 million for Bill's birthday from somebody else in the Middle East, and all this stuff going on. And so, what really is unethical is kind of the question. But Donna Brazile seems nice enough, and somebody who was going to come on my show at some point, and she's out for her candidate. She's also somebody who is very good at spin talk. I mean, you heard where she was interviewed by Megyn Kelly. She said, I'm a Christian woman. I know what persecution is and all this stuff. And I mean, there's email after email after email suggesting not only weren't you getting persecuted, you were just flat out doing this. Now, Roland Martin and I go back because Roland and I did a pilot on CNN, I don't know, 7-8 years ago. And it was going to be sort of left versus right. And I think it would have taken off and done very well. But he and I get along great. I had him on my program when I was at the RNC in Cleveland. And he and I will never agree politically, but I think he's a nice enough guy. I contacted him when I found out about this story. So let me back up a little bit. What is alleged here? Donna Brazile is alleged to have shared an email or a question via email with John Podesta saying, hey, sometimes I get the debate questions beforehand, and she better really know her stuff when it comes to the death penalty. Well, there's even more on that now. Chuck Ross over at the Daily Caller reports this. Donna Brazile shared additional debate questions with Clinton campaign, identified her tipster. Donna Brazile, the interim chair of the Democratic National Committee, began providing town hall and debate questions to the Clinton campaign earlier than previously known, emails released by WikiLeaks on Monday's show today. The email threads also show that Brazile, a former CNN contributor, revealed to the Clinton campaign the name of the person who provided her with a question that was asked of Clinton at a March 13th town hall co-hosted by CNN and TV One. Brazile also shared a question from the debate hosted by CNN a week earlier. A March 12th email exchange, the writer writes, shows Brazile stating that she received a town hall question from Roland Martin, a TV One host who co-moderated a March 13th town hall with CNN's Jake Tapper. A March 5th email shows that she shared a question with Clinton campaign chairman John Podesta and communications director Jennifer Palmieri that was to be asked in a March 6th debate hosted by CNN in Flint, Michigan. In fact, they actually write out exactly what the question was. I mean, the email says her family has lead poison, and she will ask, what, if anything, will Hillary do as president to help the people of Flint? Now, go back and watch that debate. That woman stands up, she asks that question. Yeah, so that's what we know. That's what we know. The woman named Leanne Walters asked the question of both Clinton and Sanders. Quote, after my family, the city of Flint, and the children of D.C. were poisoned by lead, will you make a personal promise to me right now that as president in your first 100 days in office, you'll make a requirement that all public water systems must remove all lead lines throughout the entire United States, and notification made to the citizens that have said service lines? That's what she asked. Hillary was very prepared. She knew that question was going to be asked. Now, the update since then is CNN has now fired Donna Brazile. Here's the statement from CNN. We are completely uncomfortable with what we have learned about Donna Brazile's interactions with the Clinton campaign while she was a CNN contributor. CNN never gave Brazile access to any questions, prep material, attendee list, background information, or meetings in advance of a town hall or debate. That's from Lauren Pratapus, I don't know, CNN network spokesman. So there you go. Donna Brazile, according to Daily Caller via Roland Martin, who was a co-moderator on one of those debates, one of those town halls, gets the questions to Hillary Clinton. Now, I hit Roland up on the text today. Said, dude, I want to make sure that I get the story right, and I want to make sure I get a statement from you and put that statement out to everybody about what's going on. And he didn't have anything. He said, I'm in a meeting right now. I'll try to get you something from TV One. TV One has been putting something together so that they can address this. But even personally, between him and me, he didn't feel comfortable saying anything other than that. So I don't know more than what these emails say. And in these emails, it does say Roland. Roland Martin is the only Roland I know that was part of a town hall meeting between TV1 and CNN. That question that was leaked to the Clinton campaign by Donna Brazile, according to WikiLeaks. Of course, she might be being persecuted. I don't know. But that question was a question that Roland Martin asked, not the Flint water question, the one about the death penalty. He asked the question at the town hall. How does Donna Brazile know that? He's going to do that. How does Donna Brazile, or how did the Clinton campaign know to prepare for it? Well, according to Podesta's emails, is actually very simple. I like Roland Martin a lot. I consider him a friend of mine. I would like Roland to tell me and to tell you exactly what did or didn't go down. I don't know Donna as well. I will contact her on Twitter and see if there's a statement. It's all I can do. On Twitter, she thanked all of her colleagues at CNN. It was a great run, blah, blah, blah. Didn't really address it other than that. So that's where we are on that blow up. With Donna Brazile, she's out. Still, though, does that change anything? Now, the poll numbers are starting to show that things are changing. We'll talk about that and much more, including her book. Let me tell you about Jasper with Dana Perino next.